Dun, 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 dun. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to TMZ Live. It is July 23rd. I almost said August. Getting ahead of myself. Hello, everybody. What's going on? What's going on, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon for some. How's everybody doing? I'm seeing some of you guys. Jillian, what's up? LJ, Clover, Barbara, what's up? Jackson, Sean. Seniors, hello. Hello, hello, Alan, what's up? Team Rocky Mountain. Are you from the Rocky Mountains, Team Rocky Mountain? Brandon, hope I'm doing well today. I'm doing okay. Thank you, Brandon. Are you talking about taking shots already? Pokey, you little ray of sunshine, good to see you. Clover, what's up? What's up? Is this not this? Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, right. I was like, oh no. Clover, what's up? Clara, hello. LJ, yes, hello. The Mighty, happy Thursday. Hello, Michelle Wilson, hello. I want to go to the shop on your shirt, Hookah Luka. I don't know if this is actually a shop, but somewhere in Hanoi, it all looks like this. In the house, exactly, Brandon. Happy Thursday, seniors. George, hello, hello, hello. Go see the Odyssey, Marley. I've already seen it. Rochelle, hello. Miss Princess, hello. How are you doing? Marley, what's up? What's up? Guys, I just got a notification that my McDonald's points are going to expire. What do I do? I didn't even know I had points. Raquel, hello. Good to see you as well. Did I bet on the World Cup, Seabarn? I did. I did not win a lot. Thank you, Robert. Kelly Smith, hello. New York City in the house. Hey, there you go. Huh? Oh, there's a little. It's flying around. He's out of here. So LeBron go to Miami. Did the Heat spoil the announcement, Brandon? I think they did spoil it, and I think he's not going to go there anymore. My birthday is Thursday the 30th. I want you and Tawanda hosting, Danny. Thursday the 30th. So that's next week, Thursday. I think I should be hosting, I think, if we go back to the normal schedule, Danny. Good morning from Colorado, Kimberly. How's it going down in Colorado? My mom says it's super hot. What up, big dog? Nate, how we doing? What is that? Somebody said Comic-Con started today, Jackson. Oh, very cool. Are you going there? Hello from Colorado. Dang, a lot of Coloradans. Let's go, Nancy. Jillian, what's up? How many content creators do we have? I know 4. There's 5. Including Chris, if you guys know Chris. Throw the points away because they selling what? What are you talking about, Monique? Yeah, we were all drinking and driving. What are you saying, Monique? Do not do that. It's a lit birthday for me, Danny. How old are you turning, Danny, if you don't mind me asking? But happy early birthday. What's that?
Everybody remember my birthday,
8888. Oh, very cool. Okay, 8888. Happy early birthday, Danny. Yes, guys. Sweet and low, what's up? It's very hot in Colorado, Kimberly. Yeah, that's what my mom's been telling me, is that it's super hot and dry. All good, chilling, watching the Cleveland Guardians game. Nate, nice. Are they winning? Are they losing? He doesn't get it, but he gets it. Monique, you guys are crazy, man. Hello, Tiffany. How's it going, guys? Are you guys excited for a great show today? Jackson, that's awesome. Are you going? Are you going to Comic-Con, Jackson? How am I doing? Good to see you. Good to see you, Mary. I'm doing okay. I woke up, my back didn't hurt, which was great. Shantella or Kazara, hello. Lucas, you look kind of wasted, my brother. Okay, thanks. That's cool. Trying not to, but a little tired. Tiffany, hello. What's up, guys? Drinking. Okay. Monique, do not do that. Do not joke about that. That's not good. Antonio, how's it going? How's it hanging? By the way, last night we had an Amber Alert. Well, hopefully they figured that out. The Mighty. Hello, everybody. Say hi to Tawanda. She's walking by, doing her thing. Debbie Mueller, hello. How's it going? 0-0, middle of the second. Nate, there you go. A classic, exciting MLB game. Sending smoke from Edmonton, Alberta, Miss Bug. There you go. A lot of Canadians. Yeah, there's a lot of Canadians in the chat, huh? Patrick Kane back with the Blackhawks. Thoughts?
Okay, fine.
I'm indifferent on that move. What was I up to last night? Made dinner and watched Better Call Saul. That's what I did last night. Ready for football? Oh my gosh, Nate, I'm so ready for football. I think there's like 8 weeks, give or take. 8 weeks, I think. 8 weeks until kickoff. So we're close, guys. We're very close. We're in the home stretch. I hope you're feeling better regarding my back. Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate that. You never read Amanda. I didn't see your comment. I'm sorry, Amanda. I try to read them all. So I apologize. Should the police start handing out tickets to people who are texting while walking, David? If it's in a very busy area, yes. Because sometimes people will be running into people for no reason. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate the love. Everybody say hi to Lo Siento Wilson. Everybody say hi. He's looking very happy over there. What'd you say? What is partiful? Okay, let me check my... Ooh. Okay, guys. Super secret thing going down for Lo Siento Wilson. Dang, you didn't even put a maybe in there. So you gotta go one way or the other. The room will have 12 sojus. Oh my gosh. Entrees to split and nibble on. Oh my goodness. Okay. 4 hours of carry. Okay, guys. So guys, got a little something cooking for Lo Siento Wilson. He got me some water ice yesterday, and it was very nice. Thank you. Wilson's a goat. Rebecca, hello. You live 10 minutes from Niagara Falls. I love Canada. Well, there you go, Courtney. I would like to go to Niagara Falls, I think. Who was my teams in college NFL? Nate Housen, the Philadelphia Eagles. And college football, I just kind of root for like whoever my friend, my buddy Clay is playing on. So I guess for right now, I guess that'd make me a Wyoming football fan, even though he's not playing anymore. But I liked Wyoming and CSU just because that's where he played. Can we just agree to talk some about the NHL next season? Team Rocky Mountain, I'm down. I am down. I love Chell. I just wish LeBron would make up his mind and tell everybody where he's going so I can stop hearing about it. Antonio, I agree. Art Kane, Better Call Saul, seen them all. Yeah, I'm on the last season now, Art Kane. I've seen most of it, but I never finished it completely. You should see if you can go with Branson next week to cover SummerSlam with TMZ. Guys, I'm not a wrestling guy. Good morning from Aurora, Ontario, Canada. There you go, Melina. Good morning from Los Angeles. Ohio State and the Pittsburgh Steelers here. Okay, Nate Housen, there you go. I like that. Drag does a great... Thank you, Tiffany. I'm trying my best. How did you get started? Larry, I was cold applying to 40, 50 jobs a day. I got lucky. Let's see. Eric is the Michael Jordan of TMZ. Hear that? Yeah, I think... Look at that jumper. There you go. Flick of the wrist. Aloha. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to catch up on the comments. Let's see. Yes, that is true. Always, yes, sorry, Barbara. I'm trying to read all of them. Red Rose, hello. How's it going? Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate that. The first preseason, then regular season for the NFL 2026 schedule, Jackson. Yeah, I think that all that information's out. Good morning, Krista. What's up? Tony, I'm trying my best. Good morning again from Ontario. There you go. That's good. You're back. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. I'm very happy about it. Checking in poolside from sunny South Beach, blue skies all dang day. Luca, you're the chat fit. But why? Dang, that sounds nice. Man, you're sitting by the pool, drinking some brew. That's awesome. I'm jealous. My favorite college and NFL teams are South Carolina, the Gamecocks, and the Panthers. There you go, Brandon. I knew that, Brandon. Don't care about LeBron James, Barbara. Yeah, I don't really either. Unless he goes to the Wizards, then I will care. Shout out to the Luca's good at reading the chat when Charles isn't hating on me, Josie. I agree. When Charles isn't hating on me, I can read the chat all day. He's locked in. Who's all sports needs to be less. I don't think that's a word, Pokey. I've been to Niagara Falls. Really something to see, Miss Princess. I would like to see it, absolutely. I love NFL teams, the Bears, the Broncos, and Cowboys. Jackson, you got 3 teams, man. I don't know about all that. Your thoughts on Tom Brady slapping Logan Paul at Fanatics Fest, Nate Housen? I think it's kind of like whatever. I think there's better ways. Like if like the whole thing is that they're leading to Brady doing the WWE, and I'm like, I think there's better ways to do that. Go Bills, even though the city Buffalo broke my heart. Can't comment on that. Let's say it's involved fraud, George. Jeez. Okay, well, hopefully you got that settled. Joe, great to see you as well. Great to see you as well. Love Aaron, Super Mario. Yeah, the Super Mario stash. Is Trump going in text? What are you guys are going crazy right now. I pull for Carolina, Charlotte only about 90 miles where I live. Brandon, there you go. Charles does not like sitting. Yeah, Charles is locked in on standing right now, guys. He's over there getting. They said Charles does not like sitting, and I said that you're locked in on standing right now.
Fair.
Yeah. Yeah, see? The Wizards were good when y'all had Jordan. Yeah, guys, legendary wizard, Michael Jordan. Do you like SEC football? That's the yeah, no, I mean, I know this. SEC is like the most fun to watch, probably. It's the most like competitive. Actually, it depends on who they're playing, but Veronica, hello. Your voice needs less too, Pokey. I thought you paused every stream. How do you know what my voice needs? Unless you are watching the stream and you've been lying this entire time, Pokey. Pokey. Interesting. Good morning, Broken. Brianne, hello. I haven't seen you in a while, I feel like. What's up? What's up? Gummy galore. Oh, Charles has walked away. I would ask him. It was right there. Please just say my name. Wade Foster. Hello, Wade Foster. Barbara, I know. I've seen a bunch of videos of it recently, actually, for some reason. So, I don't know. Seems cool. I don't know when I'll ever go up there. Look at how's the guys in D.C. Tiffany, they seem to be doing great. So I feel for them, though. It's like it's probably the hottest time of the year over there right now. So. Brandon, do I remember No Chill Gilbert Arenas? Absolutely, I do. Man, if only he didn't have to choose to bring a gun into the locker room, then maybe things would be different. Wade Foster, are you guilty of something? I hope not.
I am.
You are? What are you? Melissa's always guilty. 8888. 8888. Is Jacob going to cover the Dodgers at the White House, Joe? Oh, that's a good question. Is Jacob or Charlie going to see the Dodgers at the White House?
Don't know.
Well, there you have it, guys.
Sports, man. I don't know.
I don't know, guys. I'm not sure, actually. Vanessa, I have a favor to ask. Can you ask Charles to wish my dad a happy 80th birthday? Vanessa, Charles, can you wish Vanessa's father a happy 80th birthday?
Hell yeah. Happy 80th.
There you go.
What an accomplishment.
That is quite the accomplishment. Black Beauty, hello.
I was happy to make the 50. 80? Whew. Living right.
There you go. There you go, guys. From the man himself. Nate Housen, can I tell Charles that you say hi? Nate Housen says hi, Charles. And somebody earlier said that you have very beautiful hair. What, Charles is going to be at the White House? Charles is going to be at the White House? What?
Babcock's cracking up over there.
Babalicious guys over there. Bab, what you laughing at over there?
I was cracking up.
Good point. Charlie or Jacob trying to get the Dodgers at the White House?
I'm not sure when they go, but I think they said they are.
Yeah, it is today.
Charles is the man. Slate, there you go. The man.
We're all going to be there. Yeah.
Shohei Ohtani. Guys, when I was in Japan and I told people that I was from LA, all the Japanese people would just start spamming me saying, Shohei Ohtani. And I was like, yes, Shohei. Let's see. Good morning from St. John, New Brunswick, home of Moosehead Beer and the best IPA on the planet. Sandy Purdue, send some over. Tomorrow will be 1 year since Shout out to Jack, Charles, Hugs brother. I don't know what that means, Ralph. Let's see, guys. Important. Not yet, Luke's not yet. Involves my city, maybe between Maryland and Virginia, possibly the Pacific. Yeah, we're getting there. George Smith, what are you talking about, man? Are you admitting some like illegal stuff you're doing? Don't do that. Tiffany, Charles is so serious. He's a serious guy. He's a very serious, very stoic guy over there. Do you remember the Washington Bullets, Brandon? That's before my time, but that is my squad. Let's see. Can you say hi, Charles, my handsome flapjack? Monique.
Okay. You don't have to read every single one of them.
Well, these are the comments that are involving you, Charles. So
Jesus, no. You know, let's be a little discerning.
Well, Charles, a lot of the comments are it's either that you're too serious or that you're a handsome flapjack. That's the difference. Which would you rather hear?
Keep it moving.
You know?
You're there to filter.
I know, but I'm trying to. Do you not want? You like getting hyped. Some days you're like, oh, like you get a little blush, you know.
Like,
keep them coming, guys.
Here, there is fine, but you don't have to read every single one of them.
I guess you heard it. You heard it. I guess Charles doesn't love his sister wives anymore, but that's okay. Let's see. LeBron to the Wizards, Adam. I know. I don't know. He's coming home. David, now be nice, guys. Be nice. Don't eat Dave's hot chicken. They serving us mouse. Is that true? I haven't had Dave's hot chicken in a while. They all feed off the Charles having a bad day. Guys, I know. I'm trying to read your comments, but he doesn't want to hear it. Charles is such a pancake. He needs to be the mascot for IHOP. So I don't know what that means. Let's see. Don't get. I know, Tira. I know. You guys are gonna get me into trouble. Okay, Brandon. Brandon says hello, Babcock, in the chat. Keep reading the comments to Charles seniors, guys. He's gonna get angry, and then nobody's gonna have any fun. Okay. Happy Thursday, Val. Happy Thursday. Chelsea, or Cherry. I'll try to read that. But I can't guarantee anything. YG wasn't detained. He was. I hope he was. R.I.P. my boy Draco the Ruler, man. That's one of my best friends is from SAC, and he's very distraught after Draco. R.I.P. What's the latest? What's the haps on the Craps TMB? I don't know. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of fun stories. Charles is going to be reining it all in today. Come visit Canada. Come to Alberta's Rocky Mountain, out clean sparkling waters. Edmonton's festival city in the summer. Every weekend something is happening. Great breweries. Miss Bug, you may have sold me. Tiffany, move away from Charles. He's moved away from me. I think Charles is already angry. Yeah, guys, I don't know. What are we talking about today on TMZ Live? Brandon, well, a lot of fun stuff. I'll have Charles give you the rundown once he gets back over here. Move away, Tiffany, with the capitals this time. No, I don't think I will. I was so hot, I never went back. What? Can I buy everyone food, Wade Foster? Wade, sure. You can buy everyone food. I'm cool with that. Let's see. If Charles is a pancake, Black Beauty wants to be Joe. Joe, no.
Syrup?
He wants to be. That's hot. Luca, where is Tawanda? Right there. Tell Charles you this guys. You guys gotta be nice to Charles, man. Ever since he said that you guys can't, that he doesn't want to read compliments. You guys are being mean. Are you guys gonna talk about my museum or when it opens? I don't know what you're talking about. Tom Brady's supposed to be at SummerSlam next week. Maybe Branson can get an interview with him. That would be huge. The new Spider-Man movie comes out on your birthday, Nate Hausen. When's your birthday? Please tell Tawanda I said hello. Tiffany says hello. Let's see. That was Babs in the chat now, guys. Everybody say hello to MJB, MJB_1. Hey, there he is. There he is, guys. W Greenkeeping, so cool. Shout out Alberta. Sure. Superhero movies are overdone, Pokey. I agree with you on that. Steven, you have to argue with a woman. You are not married. Sure. Vanessa, I was asking for. Oh, Vanessa. Well, you got Charles instead. Let's see. I want the Janis Joplin poster. Okay. There you go. Montreal hosts more festivals than Edmonton, proudly known as Canada's festival city. With over 50 unique celebrations annually, Montreal hosts over 100 to 144 festivals each year. But Peach Fuzz, is that like a quantity or a quantity over quality kind of thing? I don't know. Long live the ruler. Who's the ruler? The idiot from LA. UK is part of Powerball now. Oh, there you go. Charles must be an Aries. Charles, are you an Aries?
He's not cool enough to be an
Oh. They're saying that he has a little tude today.
He's got a lot going on today. That's all. And then Harvey's not here, so he's really got a lot on his shoulders. He's basically carrying the whole company.
George Lucas Museum ND. Yes, I do want to go to that at some point.
I'm gonna break today, guys.
They were just trying to
You know what
compliment
jingle
Charles,
that
and he
is?
wasn't, no, I don't.
I knew you were
not
not
Oh,
gonna.
wait, give me a break.
Because
Kit Kat.
we're
There
not
you go.
here just for like compliments, guys. We're here to like have a conversation with you guys. Appreciate the compliments, but you know,
Miss Monique says,
talk
tell
about
Charles.
stuff. Talk about stuff that matters, and let's talk about some trivial, fun stuff too.
Monique says, tell Charles I'm sorry for calling him a handsome flapjack.
It's all right, Monique. We're all gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, facts helps.
Guys, shout out the Stray Wids. I know you're still in there. And shout out the Babylicious Army, guys. So glad no one in my family does astrology pokey. My mom does it. Mom, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but I don't believe in like the tarot cards and stuff. Joe, how's my mom doing? She's doing good. She's doing good.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a good sport, Tiffany, of course. You do matter, Charles. Charles does matter, guys. Black Beauty said, you do matter, Charles. All caps.
Of course I matter. Who the hell said I didn't?
Tear. Also, it's awkward. Tell Charles to accept his compliments from his sister wives to make his day better. Charles said, "Yeah, let's talk about business." Well, what business do you want to talk about, Charles?
Yeah, we got business, man.
Well, we're going to be talking about Nolan Wells. We're going to be talking about David. We're going to be talking about LeBron James, Bronny James. So there's lots to talk about, lots of serious things that I know when we do talk about it, you guys have lots to say. So what are your questions? Charlie Neff did an interview that did really well on Nolan. It's a crazy story. It's crazy.
Charles, what book are you reading now? Asked by LA Geekette. LA Geekette Meg. Oh, not expanding your knowledge.
Next week.
Long live Draco the Ruler. Yep, I agree.
Charles, what do you think of the David case going on? What are your thoughts? From Miss Mo Money, so funny. Thanks, Miss Mo.
Very interesting day in court yesterday, which we're going to get into, I think. But there was
What does that mean?
some interesting testimony about, you know, the items that were police found
When I reached
David's
out,
house, stains that could possibly be blood that after they tested it, chainsaw, which did not test positive for any blood, which again makes you go, well, why did he buy the chain? I don't know. It's all, some things here don't add up, and some things could, assuming that this is going to go to trial, and I don't see how it's not going to trial. There's plenty of evidence for it to go to trial. But there are things that have come out where you go like, if this were the trial, does it create reasonable doubt? I don't know. We will find out when we get to the trial stage. But there was also something that happened in court involving a reporter, someone who was there, I guess, as a reporter, and the judge admonished her this morning and, in fact, kicked her out. So we will get into why that person was kicked out of court.
Moving on.
There are rules. There are rules.
Nolan, Amanda has an interesting take. I was saying that the case is crazy. She says she doesn't think that the case is crazy. That's just people are making it crazier than it is.
That is who said that?
Amanda 10911.
Amanda, you nailed it. That is what we are going to talk about. Why is it people have very strong feelings about this, even though there's very little information. But people are taking that little information and then they're just filling in the gaps with their own perspectives, their own opinions, their own prejudices. And yeah, it is making it seem like a crazy case when there's very little that we actually know.
There are a few people that agree with that.
People are just making.
I agree with Amanda.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that what we do know or what we don't know certainly raises suspicions. It is fine to be, and I think natural to be, suspicious of things.
Do you think this is a case of race baiting? One of our followers, But Why, says that she's not going to listen to anything. This is race baiting until there is a completed investigation. I will listen. Until then, not a moment before this race bait game.
I don't think it's fair to say it's race baiting, because what you are calling race baiting is because people who are there living in this have suspicions that are based on not race in this particular case, but race in that region of the country historically, right? And so that's why people have suspicions. I haven't heard anybody, and if they have, they're wrong to do this. I haven't heard anybody say that the kids who were in that photo with Nolan, that they did something. Nobody's saying that, and they shouldn't be if they are, saying that those kids did something to Nolan.
I think that was the very popular belief at first, and still kind of, I think, is, just because.
Look, and the reality is we don't know. We have no idea, but there's nothing that has pointed to those kids doing something.
Someone said,
what is clear is that someone, or more likely someone's, aren't talking about what they saw. At least, well, they're not talking publicly. You do know that there are some, and I don't know which ones specifically, but some of those kids have spoken to police, and there is an investigation going on. And the parents that's all, they want to make sure that that investigation is continuing and that they are asking all the right questions of all the people involved. And there's nothing wrong with the parents demanding that. Nothing at all. And so is that racism if two black parents are demanding of a sheriff who happens to be white that he do a thorough investigation? No.
Tyra Butterfly agrees. She says it's not race baiting. His family has a right to have all the facts regarding their child's passing. Rebecca says it's the fact that they're hiding info that is so suspicious. And then before we get started.
It feels like race baiting because everybody is putting like I said, everybody is coming to this story with their own prejudices.
Someone did say, well, it doesn't help when you have his attorney, Ben Crump, posting things on his Instagram that insinuate, race baiting. When he I think they're talking about the photo that Ben reposted with Nolan as the 3 white kids or black kids, and Nolan was white, and it was saying if
because he said
if the roles were
reversed, right,
it would be more.
Again, that's based on history.
Yeah.
It's just based on history.
And before we get started, someone paid $5 to ask a question, so it has nothing to do with anything that we've talked about.
Who they pay the money to?
Our YouTube?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that a thing we're doing?
Yeah. Someone sent me money for lunch one time. I never got those $8. Okay. Someone owes me $8. They sent it to me specifically. Anyways, the question that they asked, and they paid $4.99 for this. Babcock Lucas.
Yeah.
Can anyone at TMZ name one transgender athlete in women's sports today? Is she currently still? She's not in women's sports.
She was a NCAA swimmer.
We cannot. I don't think we know any that are currently still.
Not a very prevalent issue. I mean, it's.
Nope. And if I'm reading through between the lines of the question, I love the question, which is, why has this become such a lightning rod culture war
because of Leah
topic
Thomas?
when it impacts.
It's an
so few
outsized
people.
issue, but
Oh,
when
Sophie,
it's your
that's
when it's your
why.
child that's that's
Sure.
getting their ass kicked out there, then you probably don't
Right.
care. But yeah, I agree. It's an outsized.
What about the
issue.
parents of the trans athletes?
Mhm.
How do you think? What do you think that
They should be all up in arms and talking about it. But how many people does it actually impact? And like you said, if you're the one who's
in that
if either
sport?
you are the trans athlete or you're a loved one of the trans athlete or you're someone who's competing against that trans athlete, I get it.
Yeah, no, I do.
The rest of us.
You could argue it was like the biggest issue of the presidential election last
Right,
election, which is
right.
kind of crazy.
Would it be a big issue if like if Leah Thomas didn't win, like first place, if she didn't beat,
Less of an issue,
but still an issue?
I think it's less of an issue.
All right. Well,
Right,
There you
Leah
go.
Thomas
that's good.
came in dead last. Nobody was saying anything.
That's what. Yeah. So
Like the country is very polarized when it comes to politics, but that's not a polarizing issue. It's like an 80-20 issue,
Right.
90-10 issue to be honest. So
15.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's get
All right.
started.
That was a good. See, these are the things that they want to
they
do
got
before the
$15
show,
right there,
guys.
Hope you got your $4.99 worth.
Feel free to send. We'll always ask the questions you guys pay for.
By the way,
Beckerman,
good. Is this an actual revenue stream? When did we start
you got to
doing
talk
this?
to
once in a
You got to
while.
talk to Cameron Laz about this. I don't know, but there have been days where people have sent like money for birthdays. We don't see it. It's been like sometimes been $1. Like someone did send me money for lunch.
Okay, don't do that. You cannot send
Why?
Tawanda or anybody else here money for lunch.
Why?
They can.
No.
It's their right.
No.
As Americans.
No.
Yes,
If they
it
want to
is.
send, if they want to send money and they're going to get content or we're answering a question or I don't even know when that started,
it's-
but that's
it's
a
part of the
different thing.
Constitution.
We are not here. No, Tawanda.
I didn't even
No.
ask. I just said I was hungry. Then they felt bad, like I was a beggar, and then all I saw was money in there and said for Tawanda's lunch. Twist. Heard. What's the twist?
All right, let's go.
Oh.
Do you know anything about this?
Oh, that our YouTube it's monetized somehow. Like someone spent $4.99 to ask a question, but there's been days where they've sent money before. I don't know where the money's going. It's
Oh,
on our
I know where the
YouTube.
money's going. Don't worry
Well,
about that.
someone owes me
I just didn't know that
$8.
we were collecting.
Just hit my
it.
Venmo
It is not going.
Someone owes me
into your-
$8.
No.
You get a triple dipper with that.
I'm not. I don't think that's should be the way it is.
Like he paid that, and then it'll tell us. It'll alert.
Huh.
Like
I don't know. Smart.
the green thing, and it'll stay up there.
That's a Stuart question.
Okay. But yes, you guys are getting, not often, but
What are we talking about?
Nolan Wells. We're on our way. Can we get an IFE for Beckerman?
We're gonna play a video of
Should we go over to that right now?
our fearless leader. Do we have the video of Warren Hudson? Is that his name? Of him back on the island. I'm gonna reference that. Yeah. All right. What? You are not supposed, guys.
Tawanda shook her cup.
I love you. Oh. Thank you, chat. Just wanted to, I'm still
I don't
not
see
going to
any
give
of
my
these
$8.
comments.
What?
I don't see
Tawanda, I will cash app you $8. Tawanda, yes, that money went specifically to T-Baby. Tawanda, even said it in the description. Give that girl her money.
LJ says I'll buy Melissa lunch.
Send her $8. Why are you acting like you're broke? Thanks, Connor. Care Bear, send Tawanda money.
Wait. They said, why are you acting
No,
like
they're
you're
saying
broke?
it's $8. Why he acting broke? Send her the $8.
Ooh.
I'm
Thanks,
not
Connor.
broke. Trust me, I'm not broke. I'm fine.
Oh, what are you saying?
I'm doing just fine.
More gruel, please.
Oh, yeah.
You're $8 with it richer than you were a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
All right.
Love your chat.
Welcome to TMZ Live. The Nolan Wells independent autopsy results that came out yesterday, I feel like were disappointing for a lot of people around the country who are watching this because although Ben Crump did mention that there was this red coloration in the back of Nolan's head, there wasn't a lot more that came out of it. And the reason we're talking about this today is because in the absence of any real information coming out, all that the autopsy, the examiner could say is that the manner and cause of death is still undetermined, pending further investigation. And we are still waiting on the results from the official medical examiner down in Mississippi. In the absence of any information, what's happening is you have a lot of people putting theories out there. You have a lot of people putting their opinions about a lot of children, not children, I mean they're young men, that nobody really knows. The people in that community know them, but around the country, people have formed opinions and they are putting them out there online. Some people are posting them on all sorts of platforms, and it's creating a lot of anger around this case. There's anger where people feel that the investigation is not going forward the way they would like to see it go. There are people who are angry about how some people feel about the case. That a lot of people, I've heard the word race baiting used, the phrase race baiting used a lot. Harvey is not here. Obviously, he is shooting a special that we're going to have coming up on Fox in primetime. But before he left this morning, he actually recorded something that I want to play now. And, you know, it's funny. I just said that there are a lot of people sharing their opinions and they don't have information. Well, Harvey is one of them. Here is a theory that he is putting out there, and he's admitting that he doesn't have anything to base this on, but there's a reason he's putting it out there.
A lot of people are saying this has to be foul play. It doesn't make sense. Well, and they're saying it because why would people hire a lawyer? Why would people 86 their texts that they may have had between Nolan and them or other people? It could be foul play, but it also, you know, look, one of the scenarios, and I'm not saying this happened because I don't know, but one of the scenarios could be this, that they were all drinking, which one of the friends said, that maybe they were drunk and they were on a boat and there was horseplay and Nolan either fell off the boat or was pushed off the boat during the horseplay and hit his head, went under, and they couldn't find him. And, you know, that is a scenario. I have no idea what happened, but it's a scenario. And maybe the people who were involved in that freaked out. They thought, oh my God, he died, and we were on the boat and we were engaged in the horseplay. And they call a lawyer and they eliminate a text. I mean, it's possible. It doesn't mean it's racism. It could be just covering their asses. Or it could be racism. Or it could be foul play. The only point I'm trying to make is that people are just doing everything they can to read into things that are not necessarily readable at this point.
Okay, before Harvey recorded that, we had a long conversation about it because I felt like that was not something he should have done.
Yeah.
We argued about it for a while, and he decided he was going to do it. And I do get his point about, and this is kind of the only reason I just threw my hands up and said, all right, go ahead and do it, I guess. He wanted to make the point about anything because it could be anything.
Right.
It could really be anything at this point, and people should not be forming such strong, in some cases, angry opinions about a case where we just don't know anything. And I even said, that theory that he came up with, I said, Harvey, it's like you're writing a Hollywood script. Like, could that have happened? Sure, but I don't know.
I think what you're saying is, as you just said, that people shouldn't be forming firm opinions based on no evidence. The other thing maybe people shouldn't be doing is concocting theories. that
Right.
that in those
Because it
automatically
adds to the
it adds
the
to it,
madness.
and it's a human nature to latch on to a theory if it makes sense to you, and therefore it eventually does get to the point of creating sort of hard, entrenched feelings based on a lack of evidence, and that's
Yeah.
what we're doing here.
Right. And so I don't know. I mean, I understand human nature that people are going to have opinions, and especially because there just isn't a lot of information that is available at this point. We know very little. We know Nolan Wells was found dead on July 6th. We know that he was out there with friends, but we also know that there were hundreds of people out on Horn Island.
We also
And
know
so
the only thing is we do know that those text messages were deleted.
And by the way, you say text messages. We were talking about that this morning. All they said was there were messages deleted. Were they text messages? Were they WhatsApp messages? Were they Snapchat messages? Okay. I don't know. And some of that will those details will matter. And I certainly hope that's what the sheriff is looking into.
Well, they're agreeing with their previous point, saying that
This is the chat.
This
on
is
our
our
live
chat. Yeah, our chat's kind of seeming like that. It seems like people are just applying their own prejudices to this case, despite the autopsy really giving no information and there really being a real lack of evidence.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
And I will say, as far as the race baiting phrase being thrown around, I think it is unfair to call the people who live in Ocean Springs, who are in that community, they have a feeling about whether they're black or white. They have a feeling about how race affects their lives every day, right? That's just life in the South. That's life in America, but especially in the South. And that comes from history. And so I don't think it's fair to be judging those people if they feel, and we don't know yet, but if they feel that race has something to do with either what happened to Nolan or how people are reacting or not reacting. I mean, I still think it is absurd that no one has come forward to say that where they saw Nolan after 4:30 on July 4th.
Right.
Because with so many people out there. By the way, one of those people who is speaking out a little bit now is one of Nolan's friends, a guy named Warren Hudson. He actually went back to Horn Island with a podcaster, Brandon Tatum, and Warren went out there and stood on the shoreline, pointed out where the boats were, what the depth of the water was, to sort of give people a taste of what it was like there on July 4th. But even he doesn't have any information beyond the fact that he saw Nolan out there, but he doesn't know. He came back to shore, obviously, and he doesn't have an answer about what happened to him. But a lot of high emotions running very high about this case because we just don't know anything yet.
Hello, I am Jeray Millay, and I'm from New Jersey. I think the biggest piece about all of the information that we're receiving is that it feels a little convoluted and it's not a lot of transparency around something that is now high profile. I get the idea that everything isn't rooted in racism, but when we're talking about the backdrop of the southern states, specifically Mississippi, and knowing that there is a staunch presence there, and we're talking about legal officials and how they are handling and conducting the investigation, I think it's something to discuss. Granted, things happen, freak accidents happen all the time, but I do think that there needs to be a very serious effort to collect all of the information, be as transparent as possible with the public and people who are involved. Because again, there was an island full of people, full of cell phones and social media posts, and all of these different things that we can kind of gather and collect to kind of bring together some more, certain information. The fact that it seems slow, it seems to be all over the place is telling, whether it's rooted in racism or it's just a lack of interest or a lack of professionalism. I think that, outside of everything, we need to have a certain level of compassion because there was a young boy who lost his life, right? On a holiday weekend. So I would like to see people not go with the theories because we actually have facts. Let's start to get to more facts.
Yeah.
Let's start to talk to the people.
The problem is there will be facts. The facts that we have at this point are so minimal, and I think that's where this is all coming from. By the way, I have to say something in defense of Nolan's parents. When people talk about people surrounding this case who are quote unquote race baiting, you cannot put that on his parents. They have not, and they've done, I think, 1 or 2 interviews, and they have never, ever said anything about race playing a factor in this. What they have said is they want to make sure the sheriff is running an investigation, a thorough investigation, just as he would if this were his child. And that's not too much to ask for any parent, black, white, race, take race out of it. That's what they want, and they have every right to ask for it.
We got Matthew.
Okay.
That's basically all. Harvey said when she talked to him, he played her a snippet.
I didn't recognize it.
Okay.
You might want to ask him if there's anything.
Oh. Is your go-to comfort things? You have a hot chocolate when you're.
It is kind of hot today.
It's
so maybe a cold chocolate, iced chocolate.
No, that's called chocolate milk.
Oh yeah. I guess it kind of is, huh?
Sexual chocolate?
Listen, this is I
Oh, got the Coming to America?
I also don't want to sound like, you know, I'm on a high horse and I'm better than everybody else and I don't have opinions. Yeah, I definitely have opinions about what might have happened, but I also recognize even in my own head, I'm just guessing. And this is not new. This happens it happened with Nancy Guthrie. It happened with the Celeste Rivas case for almost 6 months. When people don't have information, they just form their theories. But every time those theories come out, you have everyone reacting to it as if as if these were facts. They're not. It's just everyone taking a guess. I also, by the way, the sheriff, just so everyone's clear, because I think there's a notion around the country that the sheriff isn't doing anything, that there isn't an investigation going on, and that justice is not being served. There is an investigation. We know that there have been search warrants served. We know some of the people that they have spoken to, that they want to talk to. We know there's going to be a grand jury.
Sweet.
As far as the autopsy results, toxicology can take 6 to 8 weeks to complete. I also know that they can speed that up, and I would hope that that's happening in Mississippi right now. But just because we don't have those autopsy results does not mean that the investigation isn't moving forward. Everything we've seen, everything we've heard from people we're talking to down there, there is an investigation going on. And everyone is just maybe understandably impatient.
That's
why
I'll
we
talk
are
to
where we
Cameron
are.
right now about getting a static up for
We're
it.
going to shift gears.
A lot of you guys were asking if we're going to call Nancy Grace. We did call Nancy Grace. Nancy didn't have time for us. She gave us a very short window and was like, yep, I'm out of here, Harvey Levin.
We'll get Nancy on at some point soon.
I love Auntie
Yes.
Nancy.
Yes.
Anyways, Charles is about to talk to an icon.
She loves to banter with us. All right, we're going to lighten it up because there's some really good news, some really good and big music news that we are... did we put this up yet? Nauman? Did we put up Charlie's story yet? What? No. That Destiny? Yeah, okay. I didn't want to let the cat out of the bag. That Destiny's Child has a special 30th anniversary celebration going, and we are going to talk to the man who put the group together, and the man who's, I'm sure, helming this 30th anniversary celebration. Matthew Knowles is going to be joining us in just a second. No.
For 1 second, if you don't mind.
Hello, everybody. Destiny's Child, guys. How we doing? The motto, Mississippi, mum's the word. Dan, I did not know that. Much love, TMZ crew. Thank you for all the hard work. Thank you, Sheena, for tuning in. Appreciate that.
What's up, Alan?
Alan Page?
Yeah.
Malicious. Okay.
Matthew, can you hear me? It's Charles.
Yeah, you guys got a lot going on there today, man.
Yeah. Sorry. I know. Yeah, I know you can't. I saw you pop up when I was still talking about the Nolan Wells case, and yeah, we're just always got a lot of plates in the air.
All good. Good to see you.
But I'm glad that we have some good news we can report here, courtesy of you and your, I think, somewhat successful group you put together, right?
I think you're right.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. All right. So we're gonna get started right now. We need some good news, and you know what? We got it today. I had no idea this was going to happen, but I am thrilled to say that there's going to be a 30th anniversary celebration for Destiny's Child, and it includes a new release with several, almost I think about a dozen remixed songs and maybe some unreleased material. The album is being put together. This release is being put together right now, and their former manager, I guess, is Matthew Knowles still, because Destiny's Child's not really together. So, is Matthew Knowles still their manager? Well, let's find out, because he is joining us right now to talk about the 30th anniversary celebration. Actually, I'm told it's 10 to 15 remix songs. Matthew, is that what you guys are doing?
Hey, Charles. And yes, I am still the Destiny's Child manager. Does a lot of work with licensing and putting out new content. Yes, this is the 30th anniversaries of 30 years of Destiny's Child and Survivor. We have the Destiny's Child Iconic Reimagined tribute, part 2 of that going across America now. And these will be some unreleased songs that we've had in the vault, both urban mixes as well as dance mixes, and it's time to share that. The fans really have asked for Destiny's Child to have a tour, and so I've been thinking of ways that we can give something to the fans, and these are some of the ideas.
So you're in the studio now, Matthew. This project you're working on, is it going to be an album that's released, or are they just going to be individual songs?
Well, it'll be an album. Obviously, you can stream individual songs off the album, but it will be possibly 2 albums. One, again, the urban remixes, and then the dance remixes.
Right. And you said there will be some unreleased content on there also?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And which the ladies have approved, that's been involved, that they actually approved years ago. And now is a great time to put it out.
You got anything handy that you might want to play for us? I got to ask.
Something that I played for Charlie. You missed it, man.
Oh, you played something for Charlie earlier? Oh, great. So Charlie knows what it sounds like. The rest of us just have to wait for the album to come out?
Well, what did you think, Charlie?
Charlie, what did you think? Oh, we caught her in the middle of eating, Matthew.
My lunch break. It was amazing. It was like old school Destiny's Child. Like, think of like Bills. It's like got that vibe. It was perfection.
Okay. Well, I don't like the fact that Charlie knows and we don't, Matthew. But so I got to ask you, when did you guys decide that you were going to do this? I know the fans have wanted it, and I'm just wondering if you were at any of the Yankee Stadium shows where, Beyonce's, what's her husband's name? It's that guy? Oh, yeah. When Jay-Z was doing his 30th anniversary celebration, if that was something that inspired you to say, let's put together these songs and remix some of them for the fans.
Actually, as we are doing more and more of this Destiny's Child Iconic Reimagined tribute, and I'm getting the feedback from the fans, and I remember we have all of this content, both audio content and video content that's never been heard before, never been seen before. this is the perfect time to put it all out. You have a tribute tour going out. You have new music going out. You have new video going out. We'll have new merchandise. There's no official merchandise. There's a lot of bootleg Destiny's Child merchandise, but we're looking to have official merchandise, and in the hopes also that it will impact in a positive way each of the ladies' solo careers. Michelle is just getting off of Broadway. Hopefully, and by the way, happy birthday, Michelle.
Today's her birthday?
Yes.
All
and
right,
so
well, happy birthday.
Hopefully this impacts her career. Once you get the buzz in the industry, Kelly, I don't know if you saw her on tour, but Kelly does 7 or 8 Destiny's Child songs, and she does an exceptional job of doing it. And hopefully it enhances her opportunity for touring. So all of this has a strategy behind it.
So I hear you saying that there are no plans. You told Charlie that there are no plans for a tour of Destiny's Child. Would they do a one-off or even like 3 shows, kind of like Jay did at Yankee Stadium? Would that be a possibility that they just do a reunion show?
That's a decision that they will make, but we saw at Beyonce's last tour, Cowboy Carter, that the ladies came out and did a couple of songs. I think you'll continue to see those type of things, but I know Beyonce is working on a project that'll be out soon. That'll mean the life cycle of that'll be 3 to 5 years. That would include touring. So it's a timing thing. And that's why I thought right now is the right time to release this material that's most is unreleased, never heard. We will have opportunities for content that's never been seen before. Again, for really authentic merchandise. And the Destiny's Child Iconic Reimagined tribute. A new website for Destiny's Child is out, destiny'schild.com. So again, this is a strategy that really hopefully enhances the ladies' solo careers.
All right. Well, I know the fans are waiting for it. I'll have to go over and just sort of pick Charlie's brain, I guess, for now. You have a release date yet, Matthew?
Not yet. You'll be the first to know.
Well, maybe the 4th to know. I think there'll be 3 other people.
This time, Charlie, I'm going to call you directly.
All right. I appreciate it. All right. Thanks so much, Matthew.
You. All right. Thank you,
All
brother.
His name is Luigi Primo. He's a viral chef turned wrestler. He's performing at Warped Tour. You've heard of that before. It's a big thing.
He's performing, what, just
selling
pizzas?
No, as a wrestler. This is the first time that Warped Tour has added wrestling. So when they're playing music, they'll be like, ah. It's great. He does a fake pizza. Okay. All right, Branson.
I don't. Okay, I had heard this was happening. I didn't know what to exactly expect. But yes, Luigi Primo.
I'm a Luigi Primo. I make a best pizza.
What? Professional wrestler. So Luigi, you were here for doing Inside the Ring with Branson and Roger, but we figured if you're here spinning pizzas, you had to come by and. So, what are you spinning? There's that actual pizza?
You asked me a very excellent question. It's a flour, water, salt, sugar, and a pre-activated yeast.
And a okay.
Double O flour. I'm stretching this out for you, and then we're going to spin it for another 30, 40 minutes, and then I'm going to cook you a good pizza.
All right. Excellent.
You guys have a stone oven here, right?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's a toaster oven in back there. That'll work, right?
We'll make it work.
So you're going out on the Warped Tour. You're going to be part of that?
That's right. Circle 6. We're performing at a Warped Tour. We're going to be making the pizzas and slamming opponents, all while different pop-punk bands are playing and so forth.
I was wondering how that's going to work into the Warped Tour, but
yes,
all right.
The bands are going to come into the ring and also be fighting.
This is Fascinating. I can see why this works in wrestling because you just get mesmerized. You're looking at the pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
They look,
you're looking at
and
pizza,
then it's
and
like,
then
oh, I shoot low.
yeah.
Or like, oh, what's happening?
look at that.
I go.
Oh,
I also
take
go
out,
low.
right, yeah.
I'm pretty much gonna go low no matter what.
All right. Well, good luck, man. Great to meet you. I don't want to mess up your
You too,
pizza.
Paisan. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Luigi.
I'm Luigi Primo.
I don't understand.
He called you a paisan.
Hey, paisan.
Thank you, paisan.
Not the first time.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It was fun.
Have you ever tried?
Viral.
Have you ever tried
spinning a
spinning
pizza?
pizza?
Okay.
Pizza
Anyways,
pie?
going to Devin.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, you're a paisan, so.
Copy Devin.
Melissa knows him.
I knew him as soon as
I know. Melissa's like, hey, it's Luigi. And I was like, okay.
Oh.
All right.
Thank you. Do you have any utensils?
No, I don't recall you pitching him as a guest.
Oh, bet. Thank you.
Whoa. I still understand why he said no, but
That guy's lit. You like the reveal? He's wearing more than just the apron.
I got a good.
Luigi Primo.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
There's a lot of emojis in the.
we've I think we've successfully lightened the mood. All right, what are we doing now? YG?
No one gave me any props. You guys see my boom handling? Hell yeah.
You did great.
Wait, who was he getting?
Holding the boom?
He was getting.
I do it all. I do it
He was
all.
actually wearing.
Yeah.
You were booming. Supposed to be with Branson.
Oh, I was booming the wrong person though. I was just.
Branson didn't speak.
Branson can do it all.
Shut
Way
up,
to
Devin.
hold that.
Perfect, right?
Way to hold that boom up.
Well, at least I got a workout.
Why do you always have
Christina's
mic
mic at Trent's desk.
Very important.
Double mic'd him. We have backup just in case.
There you go. Evan, this guy's wearing your hood.
When was Drakeo's murder?
Draco?
2021. Kind of crazy they never arrested
Yeah,
him.
they got him at a show.
Yeah, well, he
that's
shouldn't have been rapping
December
about it in his
2021,
album.
but it looks like they're still
Charles,
investigating.
it's Draco.
Draco
the
Draco
ruler.
the ruler.
Draco,
I
wasn't
said
it?
he talks
thank
about
you.
it
Yeah.
in his new album.
That was down by USC, right?
Yeah, that's
The show was at USC.
Sacramento legend, man.
Is he?
Yeah.
Not my steez, but
Was YG playing at that show?
Yeah,
also?
he was. He was one of the headliners.
Right.
Peekaboo.
Sounds good. I'll call you shortly.
I haven't heard YG's album in its entirety, but people are saying that he was talking about
Draco?
the
He's
murder
denied
on
about
the
that.
album. Yeah, and that could have been why, because this album did just come out. Why?
Yeah, they had a lot of beef.
They had, yeah.
Peekaboo.
Yeah, man.
J-Rock.
J-Rock, you know Flu Flamin', man? Come on.
What was it?
I was bumping Draco this morning.
Yeah.
CHP.
Is it video we have or just photos of video? Okay. Well, this was already going to be a big day for YG. The rapper was had a showdown tonight, still does, against The Game for verses. That's what he woke up thinking his day was going to be about. And then he ended up detained by police here in Burbank, California, because these investigators are working on an almost 5-year-old murder case right now. And for some reason, they felt that there was reason to bring in YG for questioning. So he was detained this morning in Burbank. He was released eventually, but what they told him is that this has to do with the investigation of a rapper named Draco the Ruler, who was murdered in December of 2021 here in LA.
Yeah, he was murdered at a music festival. So what we were told from law enforcement that they were serving a search warrant on a property that is somehow connected to YG, which is why he was detained. And like you said, this has to do with that investigation. They never arrested anyone for his murder. It happened at, like you said, a music festival here in LA, which is kind of crazy. At the time, YG actually was another one of the headliners at that festival.
Right.
There's a lot of, they had different beef and stuff apparently, but he's obviously come out since and said that he had absolutely
Had
nothing to do with this. So it's unclear if they're
So the police told him it had to do with this building, this house that he owns.
Yeah, this property is in some way was connected to YG, and it was a search warrant that has to do with that investigation.
The other thing that, and this just may be coincidence, and I'm not saying that the police detained him because of this, but YG has a new album, and there's music on it apparently where he is making a reference to Draco's murder, and or just singing about the case or rapping about the case. That could just be coincidence.
Yeah.
But it is a little strange that he is detained the morning that he's going to be doing the verses, which he's doing ostensibly to promote his new music.
Well, yeah, he's doing the verses. It's like a Compton one. He's going versus The Game tonight. Yeah, I mean, it is weird. This happened, like you said, 4 or 5 years ago at a music festival. There's obviously tons of people there. And at the time, his connection with the beef with him, I would see why people would think he would have something to do with it. But it's been almost 5 years.
It's so strange that they just happened to, detain him on the day that he's doing this verses. And I'm sure for YG, he was thinking at the time, the hell, he's denied any wrongdoing, but suddenly the police have him, and he's going, I just got a show I got to do tonight.
It'll be interesting to see if he addresses that at all.
If he references it tonight, yeah.
Okay, so I think this is interesting. He is going through a major transit where Saturn is making a harsh aspect to his Mars, and that can indicate karmic retribution and accountability. But we have to remember being detained isn't the same thing as being charged. So it's important to let the investigation play out fully, but prayers to everyone involved.
I'm not sure how the zodiac has anything to do with this, or horoscopes. But you're right. He was not even arrested. So they questioned him for a bit, and he was released. So, and he has, as we said, denied any involvement in this.
The only people I know who listen to Draco are like my white, some of my white friends.
Saturn.
And I don't think I've ever met. Can I go put this in the fridge real quick?
Yeah. How's Saturn doing for you guys? Do you feel like Saturn is eclipsing your Mars? Maybe you're not getting enough Venus? I don't know. It always throws me off when people bring, horoscopes into. Yes. Astrology is not the answer. That's what did you hear what the woman came on and said, well, I can see where this happened because his Saturn is in a particular place right now.
His Saturn is
How is
not
his
in...
Saturn different from my Saturn? It's a planet. It's one planet.
Yeah,
it's all of our Saturn.
But your birthday is different than his, so you're moving at a different ratio in time. Yeah.
Why am I even engaging
Exactly.
in this?
Daniela?
Why am I even engaging in this?
I also just found out.
People that stuff, they just sound stupider and stupider.
Oh, Tiffany, I can let you know I did indeed talk to Ray J yesterday.
Oh, yeah, they are.
I told him I thought he was dead and or arrested, and that I had been looking up the jails and the hospitals.
Is he alive?
He's alive. He was appreciative of me. He lost all of his phones and his wallet.
All of his phones.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, but he's okay. And allegedly he's coming next
did
week.
someone think that
I did.
Ray J was not okay?
Yeah, his phone was off for like a week. His phone's never off for a week. He was not on Instagram. He wasn't posting. He was just like MIA to the world. I was scared for my brother. That's my brother. That's my guy. My guy, Ray's okay. And he's allegedly coming in on Tuesday next week for the podcast. We have a special guest for Charles's podcast tomorrow. Unfortunately, I don't think she's going to make it for the live stream, but Carrie Hilson. We got Miss Carrie Hilson, gorgeous woman.
Stop jinxing, man.
Well, I didn't jinx you.
No, you jinxed, because then what if timing doesn't work out.
Nah,
and
she's
everything, and,
coming.
like,
Okay, well, I won't jinx it, but
oh, it's too late. You already did.
she's coming in the studio. So either he's gonna do the interview or I'm gonna do the interview. Somebody's gonna be. Oh yeah, he's ready. So Carrie Hilson, if you guys should know who that is in the chat. Love her, Miss Carrie, baby. Fun. Oh, Daniela said, let's get this show on the road. Charlie Neff, you're up. Lauren Boebert,
Don't blame that was Matthew Knowles' fault. I don't know. I just wanted him to play the music first, and he's like,
well,
I
Charlie
don't know,
heard
that's
it.
I know, I didn't think that was gonna happen. Sorry, guys.
Oh.
Ready, D? So normally it is not big news when somebody gets done dirty in Washington, D.C. It's just politics. It's the way it goes. What is news here is that the person who's done dirty is talking to us about it. That's what TMZ DC does. And Congresswoman Lauren Boebert says who did her dirty, not just politicians, but a doctor who, or whoever it was, an esthetician who put Botox in her face because I will say this for Congresswoman Boebert. She's very open about what she is going through, although I'm not sure she could hide it because her face kind of revealed it. But here's what happened.
All these staffers are in there trying to get me to vote for the NDAA. I want to vote for the NDAA. Section 219 is still in there. It's a big tech swap between us and Israel. We don't do that with anyone. Many of my constituents have reached out. They don't want this provision in the bill. Well, the White House doesn't want it in the bill. Secretary Hegseth doesn't want it in the bill. So I'm in the back waiting for a call from the secretary. I'm told that call is coming. I'm talking to someone underneath him, and I'm told the vote's going to stay open. They closed the vote. And so now I'm forced to talk to TMZ. While I do have an issue that we talked about off record, I don't want to be on camera this week, and I've been on camera more than any other week. I am talking out of the side of my mouth like a damn politician because my Botox hasn't caught up on this side. Maybe in 2 days, this side will catch up to the other side.
I get it. She wanted to lay low, but by the way, what she was talking about is the National Defense Authorization Act, and she feels like somebody hid some information from her, but she was just trying to lay low dealing with this Botox issue. I wouldn't have noticed it right off the bat, but as soon as she said it,
then you see it.
Yeah,
you see it's kind of like paralyzed on one side, which, politicians are just like us. I had to look into this because I don't know anyone that's had Botox around their mouth.
I've never, by the way, normally, Charlie, you don't jump into a lot of political conversations in this room.
Oh, I had to be a part of this one.
The second this video came in, Charlie jumped up and she's like, wait a second, nobody gets Botox in that part of their face.
You don't. Why would you do that? But I did do some research. Some older women or women of a finer age do sometimes get Botox here in like their marionette lines, which will soften that. So it's a possibility that's what she got. But here's the thing. I know she said like, oh, the other side has to catch up. Usually if one side is taking more than the other, it doesn't really catch up. So I hope she doesn't have to deal with this.
And you're not talking about Democrat or Republican. You just meant sides of the face.
Yes,
Right.
exactly. I'm talking about the Botox. But I mean, she still looks pretty good, I gotta say.
Marionette lines?
Yes.
What are those?
These little lines right here. Yep.
Never
You
mind.
don't have them actually, Charles. You're aging pretty gracefully.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Maybe a little Botox on the crow's feet.
Okay,
though.
all right, all right. Yeah, thanks a lot, Corey.
Hi, I'm Elise, and I live in Boca Raton, Florida, and I'm happy to be on TMZ. So here's the situation. I talk out of the side of my mouth anyway, so I don't have an issue with it. I get Botox, maybe that's my problem. But Botox normally doesn't affect the mouth. So I'm not sure where she had her Botox. It's usually, in the forehead or maybe the chin area.
Yeah, that's what Charlie was saying, Elise. I don't know. Maybe it's maybe there's something innovative going on in DC when it comes to Botox. Nice hat, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Came
And
with
here's the
your
other
own merch.
thing. She said she talks out of her mouth like a politician. Isn't she a politician?
politicians normally actually speak out of both sides of their mouth. So I think Lauren Boebert, this is working out. Botox for everybody in D.C.
Making people's days, all these long Skypes. God damn. These people think they're guests. Derek. Oh, my back.
Oh, right. What are we doing on W?
Rock your body. Come on, rock your body. Rock your body. Oh. All right, team, we're about to talk David. I know you guys had a lot of questions about David. Start dropping those bad boys. Oh,
Was that a movie he does? Does he like throw it at people?
He like hurts you with it.
Really?
I thought you were gonna get some, dude.
Oh, you like that guy, Louise.
I
Louise.
didn't know about it until Austin.
That would have been.
But doesn't he slap people with it? Yeah, it's part of
I
his
thought he
move,
did
dude.
slap him.
He goes like this and then he does
Oh,
like
you
that.
said yeah.
Oh yeah, of course I've seen him.
Is it?
My algorithm is built
He was pretty good with it. You see him put it over the shoulders?
I mean, it's not actual
pizza dough.
Dough.
Oh, I think it is. No,
No, it wasn't. I looked at it. It's
canvas,
like,
isn't it?
Yeah, it's like rubber. But it's still hard.
Devin, you want me to get assets or you got it?
I mean,
Ruin the magic a little bit.
Ruin the magic a little bit.
Who's gonna eat that pizza after he's walking around all day?
All his oils in it. Same lady who was rubbing her foot.
I'm so sad that story got dropped. I wanted to do that story so bad.
Are we not doing carnival story?
Tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop.
You say when.
Oh, I love that story so bad.
What are our options?
Y'all see this coming? Y'all see that too? It was the lady
Yes.
recording. It was like, y'all see this too? Nasty, just nasty.
All right, wait, this is David.
Yeah.
All right, guys, David. Talk David. Ask questions, make
Anything,
insightful comments.
Have you guys seen that
And
video?
your comment could be included.
And that lady on the Carnival cruise who was like scratching her foot and then all
Oh, no,
her
you can't distract them.
foot
Now they're
flakes.
all they're going to talk about is the foot
No,
flakes.
they're not. They're not.
Yes.
They're smart enough.
Guys,
The foot flakes were
I want you to
flaking
prove me
down,
wrong.
And then she was digging, and then after she was digging, she went and ate her pizza with her crusty feet residue stuff all under her nails. Then her foot was still itching, and she needed like a deeper
No, stop.
itch.
Stop.
So she proceeded to
Stop
get a
it,
fork,
Tawanda. Jesus, stop. I hate
got a
it.
fork and just started
Don't look at me. That's
in
heinous.
on her skin, more dead
No,
follicles.
no.
And the lady recording her was like, "Ugh, oh my God. Oh, y'all see this too?
Stop.
And the lady never turned around.
I hate it so much.
She just kept eating her little pizza. That's who I wish I knew. I wish I knew her name. I would have definitely got her for an interview. Charlie Neff.
Pizza oil
Charlie
human.
Neff. Can you wish Vanessa's dad a happy 80th birthday? Woo! But yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't wearing a mic. Okay, cool.
Just do it one more time. 80th.
Happy 80th birthday, Vanessa's dad.
I said it. Oh, it only counts when Charlie does it?
Oh, you already said it?
Yeah.
No, people don't want they want the Charlie Neff birthday
You got
thing.
the thing, yeah. No, I
She's
get
gonna
it.
have to be adding that on Cameo
Definitely
soon. No, I'm saying you're gonna have to add your special birthday message. Yeah. Je ne sais quoi. Voulez-vous coucher allègrement? Vous choix. Ooh. Watch it, my boy.
Is there a new headline? Nope. What was your old one?
Voulez-vous coucher allègrement? D. E. All right, guys.
It's something
Guys,
about
lock in on David.
David.
Not a leak. I'm trying to think of a lower third for this. No, the reporter booted out of. I mean, we are going to talk about that also, but we are going to talk about the chainsaw. You can do that as a.
Chat, do you think if you guys
Secondary.
were Celeste's family,
But,
you would be able to
reporter
go to the
booted
court
from
and see the things that they
David.
saw? Do you think you'd be able to handle
Because
that?
they said they watched. They said they sat there and watched all of it.
Wait for anything. Do you think you'd be strong enough to sit there and look at your loved one dismembered, or would you be not?
Yeah, would you not
one
be
of
able
the
to?
families that don't go to the court? Yeah, you can't even talk about.
Or how would you
post-mortem.
feel about also? How would you feel about David just sitting there, no reaction, watching everything as well?
Yeah. I'm 50-50. I feel like I definitely would go.
That's where
Not being not turning away. I don't know if I would not turn away. I think I probably would turn away.
Why would upset? Why would someone have done this to our little girl? What's that? Well, you got to get David in there. Okay. Well, you don't even need to say reporter booted from court. We'll explain. We're going to talk about why.
That's true. Psychopaths have no connection to emotions. So, Senor, you think he's a psychopath?
What?
Give it in the chat.
Yeah, you can bring up who's on the stand today and. Yes, like CSI. Welcome back to TMZ Live. The David preliminary hearing, the hearing that's being held to find out if he will stand trial for the murder of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. And something very interesting happened in court this morning. A reporter was booted from the proceedings by the judge. And the reason, and we'd heard some rumblings about this yesterday, that they believed that there was someone in court who was either live streaming or live posting, which is not allowed. We've told you that there are no cameras allowed in court, and reporters are not allowed to do what the judge said this person did, which is to post about anything going on. You can take notes, and then when there's a break, you can do whatever you want. You can post wherever you want, but you cannot do it during the proceedings. So they singled out this person in court this morning, had her stand up, and then said, "You got to go." Now, what's really interesting is they said, "Come on back tomorrow."
That's right.
But you can't have a computer with you, can't have a device with you when you come back tomorrow. So they are sort of, slapping her on the wrist.
Yeah, but they want to send a strong message to everyone in those proceedings that you have to abide by the rules and you're not allowed to live stream these proceedings in any way. You can obviously take notes and the information does get disseminated eventually, and they're trying to balance the public's access to these trials with the need to sort of keep some sort of decorum in this courtroom.
Right. And as for testimony today, right now, as we're speaking to you, there is an LAPD criminologist who's on the stand talking about some of the things that they found in David's home.
Yeah, going into real detail about the forensic evidence that they've collected. We've heard about these blue fragments from a swimming pool that were maybe embedded in parts of the body that was discovered. Obviously, they're talking about other types of clothing that they found. This is real nitty-gritty detail about what things they discovered in David's home that could have led to the disposal of this body in this way, this horrific way.
It is tough stuff for the family. We spoke yesterday after court with the family's attorney, who said that the family was actually, Celeste's family members were really worried about today because they knew this was going to be another day going into the graphic details of what they found with her remains.
And remember, they reportedly didn't look away when they showed her body in that bag that was virtually liquefied at that point. And now to relive all of this, the chainsaws and that type of evidence, it's just absolutely
what you said
traumatic.
About the chainsaw. This is what their attorney said. Because yesterday there was a lot of testimony about the chainsaw was one of the things they found in his house. They know that he ordered this
on Amazon
using an alias. But this is what the family's attorney had to say.
Celeste's parents are really disheartened, and they have a lot of problems just kind of understanding how someone like David Anthony Burke could allegedly take a chainsaw to a beautiful young girl and dismember her body and just throw her in the trunk of his car. And so it's been very hard for them.
Yeah, you just got for them to be there each day, and they don't have to be there,
They
obviously.
don't.
But the fact that they're there, I
It's
think they're standing up.
unimaginably
They want
upsetting.
it. They want justice for their daughter.
I mean, our chat really does seem to think that this is for sure 100% going to trial. It's like they want it to be televised, but then again, none of us really want to see any of that, and they give their family as well as they kind of feel like that David seems a little bit crazy for just being able to sit there and watch it with no reaction. Meanwhile, they had to go and sit through the same thing.
You know what a little reminds me of, and we've talked about Emmett Till with the Nolan Wells. Remember, the mother of Emmett Till wanted people to see her son in that casket. It seems like families want to see the results and see the impact on them as closure and to make sure she gets justice.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jamiria from Atlanta. I think given the details of the case, we are in a decade of exposure, but I do think people need to be respectful of Celeste herself. I don't think anybody is considering her. I feel like this is a very shocking case, and it's almost like it's rage bait because of the details. It's very shocking, and it kind of does make me emotional. I feel like she was not protected, and even in death, she's not being protected. If anybody is live streaming her case or anything, I feel like they should definitely be removed and be respectful to her.
Yeah, the judge was no nonsense about that. So I think the judges laid down the law where that's concerned as far as reporting on this. And as far as we'll see if, look, I do believe he's going to end up standing trial. It'll be interesting to see if there are cameras allowed in court for that once we get to that stage.
Going to sports next.
Sports.
Michael Babcock, coming to you. What'd you say, sorry?
Are we going from sports to Tim?
No, we have another story before Tim. This
So,
is D2,
Jonah,
and then we'll have an E1 and then Tim.
Was this
So for E1, you can just go back to your Charlie
bill
Neff.
introduced yet? That was fast. Mm-hmm. Okay. But hasn't been voted on yet. All right. So there's a measure on the table to change House rules.
Babcock, I don't know if you've seen this. This is kind of funny. But
I'm really really excited. I ordered a new like dog bed thing last night. Wasn't expecting to get it for like, a few weeks.
it came today?
No, it didn't come yet, but I just got a notification they're shipping it today.
Is your dog still eating books? Is he still hungry for knowledge?
No, he is not.
He's no longer.
But I haven't left any around for him to eat either.
He no longer seeks truths, deeper truths in books.
Yes.
And literature.
Yeah. Right.
Thanks. The one thing that for the David case that the chat was talking about a lot was if they were in Celeste's parents' shoes, would they be able to go to this courtroom every day and look at these pictures? And would they be? And they're wondering, would you be able to do it if that was your child?
I mean, I would go to court every day. I don't know that I would look at those photos.
If you're the family.
Yeah. I might want to see it, and I would do it in private with the prosecutors, but I don't think I would
be able to.
Within the same room.
Do it in court where there are other people around you can see. David is there. That's. No.
Most of the consensus of our chat said that they would go for sure, that it's needed, that you need to be there to support, but to look at those, how do you get those out of your head ever eventually? Babcock, so are you shaking your head to this conversation?
I agree. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
12 o'clock, doing good.
Where's McCormick from again? Texas? Yes, he's Georgia. His girlfriend is Texas. Yeah. Maybe. Does this soundbite starts just with him talking about the staffers dating, right? Okay.
Yeah, because I want to get her side.
Got it. Okay. Could be some new. Something new. In 2018. Could be some new rules for your congressman or congresswoman to follow because there is a measure that is being talked about now in D.C. that would change the rules so that members of Congress could not date any congressional staffers, no matter whether they're on your staff or not. There actually is a rule already in place that you cannot date your own staffer, but now they want to expand this for all staffers. And this has to do with some recent investigations into members of Congress for doing exactly that. So our TMZ DC team, Charlie was out on the Hill today and saw Congressman Rich McCormick from Georgia and asked him about his staff. He had actually just been taking some photos with his staff members. And so Charlie asked him, you know, have you discussed this with them? What are the rules as far as dating in your office? And he actually, you know, everyone in D.C. somehow tries to make things partisan at some point. And this is what Rich had to say to us about his staffers dating, you know, the enemy.
Are your interns free to date across the aisle?
You know, anybody can, as long as they're not dating across the sphere of influence, they're fine to do whatever they want to. It's a free country.
What do you mean by the sphere of like dating up or something like that? Yeah, I mean, I know.
We're very, very careful about, in the military, we call it fraternization. In Congress, we call it sleeping with staff.
Right.
You don't do that.
No, absolutely. But what about like, could they date sort of like an intern for a Democrat, say? Would you be okay with that?
They could. I mean, there's some weird things about that. Philosophically, it's going to lead to problems, but hey, you can do whatever you want.
You wouldn't judge them and their politics that they're, you know?
It's happened before.
Okay.
Happen again.
What does he mean? There's some issues with that? What? So
that's what the problem is, Charles.
That's the problem, Rich. You can't be saying that like just because your staffers happen to be Republican that they can't date a staffer who's Democrat.
Right. That's why we're in this mess where everybody can't get along with the people.
What happened to love? What happened to love,
You don't
Congressman?
have to talk about like your stance on abortion or something. I don't know.
But I will say it is different. That used to be a thing that was even commonplace to see that people, that people would date. They don't have to have the same exact political affiliation, but it does seem like it's harder to do that now, just because things are so.
Yeah.
Tribal.
Who was that? Like I mean, I remember like Kellyanne Conway and George, her husband, polar opposites politically, but then it seems like it's not possible anymore. Charles.
Well,
how do we get back?
Certainly not in Rich McCormick's office. It sounds like he said, "Look, they can," but it sounds like he would definitely be judging them if they did. Are you happy, Daniela? Great, because that's why we're here. You always got to keep your director happy. Lucas, did we like evict you or something? Yeah. Trump says Iran not ready yet to make a deal. No shit. No shit. We could kind of tell that by the bombs flying out over this. Right into Tim's.
Chuck Nasty.
What is this young lady's name again? Sadie Cisneros? Yeah.
Boomer.
You know the old saying, not in my backyard. That is what you've heard a lot of people saying about data centers, that they don't want them built anywhere near their town just because of all the environmental issues that come along with it. Well, there's a young lady in Northern California, in the Bay Area, who put it into her own words. This is Sadie Cisneros. We just had to play this for you because she went to a city hall meeting in Pittsburgh, California, that is just outside San Francisco. And just listen, you know, sometimes when adults rant about this stuff, people just kind of, it drowns out and nobody really listens. But I think the way Sadie put it, she definitely got the attention of the council members.
I am advocating against the construction of an AI data center in my community and all communities. It is not a question of if data centers will use up all our water, will kill our livestock, or permanently harm our children and the planet, but it's a matter of when. And the answer is soon. Data center emissions are projected to cause over 600,000 asthma cases and 1,300 premature deaths by 2030. Oh my God, that's amazing. The long-term impacts of noise and light pollution include hearing loss, stress, insomnia, and a decreased quality of life, which y'all probably won't experience. I'm sure you're getting like bonuses to let this be built or some sort of, you know, payment, which is cool, you know, make your money, but you're killing us. Okay.
You're killing us. Okay. Sadie is a junior in high school, but clearly very advanced in her knowledge of what comes along with data centers, allegedly. So I don't know what the city council's decision is going to be, but Sadie is going to be on them, whatever it is. All right. It is that time of week, your favorite time. Tim is here with his rejects.
All right, so these extreme athletes are getting better and better these days. Check this out. This guy is on a dirt bike. He's going off a ramp. And not only is he flipping, he's got the bike completely over his head and then does the flip. And then
he was like Superman there with the bike over his...
and then these bikes are not light. I mean, they're heavy. But
that's
very, very impressive. Now
that's where gravity comes in.
Yeah, exactly. So pretty crazy.
Wow, that is...
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty cool. So do you ever wear like the Crocs type shoes?
Never.
Never.
Never. And I try not to judge those who do.
Okay, well, this may be a reason why you might want to. So check out this guy. He's got the shoes here. He freezes them, and so you get some ice on the bottom. And then he goes, I guess, skiing, holding onto a quad there and going across the grass.
Yeah, it looks like it's going really smooth.
I mean, it might be a fun activity to try. I don't know.
It might be. It didn't even look fun for him, Tim.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, that's definitely a fail.
Okay, so when you're on a trampoline, definitely be careful of the springs. So you got the springs on the side here. This guy, he's doing tricks and things, looking pretty good.
It's a very small trampoline.
Yeah, it's a trampoline, but he's doing pretty good. And
There's more springs than tramp.
Yeah, well, he ends up landing on the spring, and the spring kicks up and hits him in the groin area. But yeah,
that is a poorly designed trampoline.
Yeah, very poorly designed, and
he's gonna need some help.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tim.
See ya.
Pan up to the giant Tim head on him. Oh, God.
Say Tim.
Wait, what are we doing? Oh, Luigi pop-up. Got it. Yeah, that was over there.
We were here.
So is this good for viewers?
I was right there. Luigi was standing right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah, Luigi was flipping his dough right here.
Flipping his dough right here.
I'm a shot caller, dough flipper.
You ready, Daniela? Okay, just never know who's going to pop in here. What else do you guys want to talk about?
Hi, I'm Cassie from South Texas, and honestly, Beyonce getting together with Destiny's Child to give us an anniversary album is probably the best gift that they can give any millennial, any 90s baby. If it's true that they have 10 to 15 mixes in like their arsenal, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be epic. I'm so ready for it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's right to say they're giving it to you. I think you're still gonna have to pay for it, but I get the sentiment is there. Absolutely. One more.
Hey guys, my name is Kensington. I'm from the States. And honestly, right now, we're all talking about the Nolan Wells situation going on. And there's just something off about it. There is, those boys, his friend group, are the ones who know the truth. But eventually the truth is going to get out. And it is just ironic and just mind-blowing to see how his phone and his keys were in the boat. The texts were removed. Then you have, if it was accidental, if it was maybe a hate crime, nobody knows yet. But thank God we have Ben Crump, who is formally investigating all of this and requesting a autopsy report of himself by himself, sorry. And so it is just really, there's so many questions out there, and it's really puzzling, and it's really, really deeply saddening and unfortunate that this happened.
Yeah, I mean, while everyone wants the answers, the other part is that his family is just dealing with the loss, and his friends too. As you know, I'm sure a lot of them were as shocked about this as the rest of the country is. In fact, more.
Oh, honey, honey.
Kim didn't pass the bar.
He's like, I'm making sure we didn't sign the
You don't even know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, I know.
You got
Believe
it
it or not, I've heard the song.
You got it? Yeah. Who sings it?
Elton John.
Close. Hey, Eric. I was just humming a little ditty called "We Didn't Start the Fire," and I asked Luca. He's like, "I know the song." And I said, "Who sings it?" And he nailed it. Oh,
Oh, okay. I thought you were. Yeah.
No, you nailed it.
Yeah. Okay.
Tell him.
Yeah. Can't stop me, man.
Tell him.
She went missing in February and then returned.
Oh no! Oh no!
He said Elton John.
I said Elton John. Sorry.
She was officially missing May. Like, never came back again May.
If you guys didn't know, Eric is #1 Billy Joel fan in the world.
You just set me up so bad. That was
I know,
really.
totally set you up. Messed up with me.
I think it's interesting.
See, guys. Bully.
Where are you starting this Kim bite?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. To be the
right
really?
here.
They asked him to be a reporter.
Oh.
To ask, hey, Kimberly, how do you always get this done? And he's like, I'm not being a reporter. So, but he was gonna be in the.
Really?
Yeah, they asked him.
How long is this? Yeah. Well, let me see what you have cut, because what I don't want to do is I don't want to put in the plug for her product.
People are always asking about all of the work I've gotten done. Not that type of work. They always ask, Kim, how do you do so much? Kim, how do you keep going? Kim, are they really real? Honestly, my energy is just different.
Did she even ever pass the bar?
No. I didn't pass the bar. I raised it.
Okay. It's in there. Yeah, it's in there, but the drink is there, but you can't really see what it is. Yeah. Didn't want to do the product. Well, you can't say Kim Kardashian doesn't have a sense of humor, especially if that sense of humor helps her make money. Because she just put together an ad that for an energy drink she's promoting, I guess, probably invested in it. But she's decided that it is okay to mock the fact that she still has not passed the bar. Check out the punchline here in this spot.
People are always asking about all of the work I've gotten done. Not that type of work. They always ask, Kim, how do you do so much? Kim, how do you keep going? Kim, are they really real? Honestly, my energy is just different.
Did she even ever pass the bar?
No. I didn't pass the bar. I raised it.
Okay, all right, fun fact, because I don't know, the punchline wasn't all that funny. But apparently they asked Harvey to be in that commercial. And not as the lawyer, though. Just as a reporter, he turned it down. Probably wasn't enough FaceTime for him, so he's like, I'm not going to do it. That's going to do it for us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh.
Hey, Daniela.
Bill. Have you ever seen the? Have you ever seen the Chinese Bill Nye the Science Guy? No, I haven't. It's in Chinese, and instead of saying Bill, like you know how it's like Bill, it's beer.
Did you ever watch Bill Nye the Science Guy? Was way later than when you were out of school, huh?
No, I mean, I know. I never watched him, but.
Oh, I loved Bill
those
Nye
used to be the
the
best
Science
days.
Guy. Commercial rules.
I'm aware of
They would roll the TV in.
Yeah,
Put some Bill
just
Nye.
like that, just like that.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna be a good day. You know it's gonna be a nice chill day.
We had TV. You roll in a TV. Except
You guys had overhead projectors with like the laminate thing.
They just had chalkboards.
They were much bigger, heavier.
They were much bigger. Well, they were on a big
They had
cart
that big thing,
that two
that big
people had
bat.
to wheel in.
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna lie.
They actually just drew
miss
it by
those
hand on the
days.
chalkboard at scene by scene.
I miss those days.
You know what? Even if Harvey had been in the commercial, they would have cut him out. Just like
Hack
hacks.
style.
Just like hacks.
But you know what's when they asked, it was like low key, maybe a week or two after you guys had
Had done hacks.
gotten cut. You know,
Oh.
so we couldn't have- oh, you know, maybe he might
Oh, it was
be
too
interested.
fresh for him.
Yeah,
It was
he
too
might
fresh.
be
He didn't want to get
interested.
cut again.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think he should
It's
did
life
the
in Hollywood,
commercial.
man. Always end up on the cutting room floor.
I really just wanted him to do it so then I could go to set with him and meet Kim
Yep.
Kardashian. Oh. All right, well, Charles has got to go do the show.
Gotta go do the other show.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Charles, one word of advice.
Love each other.
Miss
Same one I
No
do every
Money,
day.
I think we can make that happen. We might start doing headlines on Fridays for a little treat
What?
for you guys. We might bring it back once a week, Fridays. Cameron, you hear that?
Wait, we have it in the budget to send out?
We've got it in the budget.
Yeah?
Yeah. Not to Canada. We still can't ship internationally.
We can't swing Canada.
Sorry, can't
swing Canada.
no Canadian.
Can't.
Yes, we're gonna start doing headlines again on Friday, so make sure you're on your P's and Q's. The chat is looking at you, so don't be looking at me like that. 'Cause these are my brothers and sisters. We ride at dawn. A good hot shot. Yeah, be prepared for tomorrow. All right, we'll start tomorrow, guys.
Good hot shot.
Headlines tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. Shout out to Vanessa's dad for his 80th birthday.
Yeah, shouts
Happy
out.
birthday.
Happy 80th.
My back hurts. I'm about to go on the heating pad. Oh.